Well, good afternoon, everyone. And the wind just picked up. So thank you all for coming. I really appreciate everyone coming on such a beautiful day. And welcome to our expansion project groundbreaking ceremony. So it really has to be said, with all of the surprises, the delays, everything that we went through to get to this point, it's completely appropriate that this is what it looks like on our groundbreaking day, 2 inches of snow on the ground. So I'd like to start first of all, I want to thank our community members, thank our residents for coming out today. I was out here 15 minutes ago and there was not one person in that tent, and now it's full. So I'm grateful to all of you. I'd like to thank our staff who have been involved in this project. There's so many people that whether directly or indirectly are part of this thing. And those folks who help indirectly, they're there for us, for those of us that have specific tasks. They're there for support, and they're there to pick up what we're dropping along the way. So I'm just going to kind of quickly focus on our team of directors. First, the indirect support coming from Allie, our administrator, and Pierre Rajes, our director of HR. Knowing the amount of effort where we'd have to pick up and drop things, the two of you have really been great along the way, so I really thank you for that. Allison Gardner, our Director of Resident Services. Allison, you've been great with kind of getting us organized, and if you think about what our community members have to go through for the next couple of years, and even getting to this point, you've been such a great resource for them, you've been a great resource for us as a team, and a great buffer for me, so thank you for that. I'd like to thank Lisa Sanders, our Director of Dining Services. You may not think that someone from dining would be involved in a big project like this because it's construction, it's adding new community members, but Lisa was instrumental in helping us design what our new dining rooms are going to look like, and really a big part, just her brain alone and what she's seen in her experience had come along, has really brought us to this point. So thank you, Lisa. Mary Lou, our director of, there she is, everyone. So Mary Lou's here for comic relief. That's really why we brought her along. So thanks, Mary Lou. No, Mary Lou, you and your team, not just for helping get people interested in this project, but for organizing events like this. And you get one strike for picking such a bad day, but we'll let that go for now. That's right. Matt Lawless. Matt, well, your work is just beginning. Sorry, buddy. Where are you? There he is. Matt, thank you. It's your vision and your abilities. You see through a different lens than the rest of us because you have the background of a project like this. And I know you've done a lot to get to this point, but going forward, just know that on behalf of our leadership team and the board, we're not expecting you to catch everything, but your watchful eye gives us comfort that we're going to be okay going forward. And then Jill, our CFO. So many of you may not know Jill because she's behind the scenes quite often, but it's been a very long road when it comes to regulatory approvals and the financing piece alone. Jill's probably worked 2 full-time jobs since January, and I can promise you we would not be standing here today if it wasn't for Jill's effort, so thank you, Jill. I'd like to thank the Fox Run Board of Directors. Can you raise your hand if you're on the Fox Run Board? Ron, raise your hand because you're part of this too. So thank you to the Board of Directors, because it's one thing to have vision and have a plan as administration or leadership team, but you really do need the support of those above you. And I can promise you the Fox Run Board has been behind us all the way, and not just a, yes, good idea, Bill, go forward with it, but they were enthusiastically supportive and participated as well. So thank you to the board. Thank you. So now, this is in Fox Run's 18th year, we've had the occasion to look back and appreciate all of our accomplishments and how far we've come in 18 years. But today is about looking forward and celebrating what is to come. So 6 years ago, we started a process. We planted a seed. What do we want to be when we grow up? And of course, that seed was laid dormant for the next 4 years as we went through that little global pandemic thing. So we really kind of had to set aside our plans. But fortunately, we're somewhat back to normal, almost completely back to normal. And it's nice that now we can embrace where we're at and create something special. So fast forward to 2023, we started this process. And you really can't create a plan like this alone. It's really, to get to this place where we are groundbreaking, you can't do it without a great team. And you can't just pick anyone to be on your team. It has to fit our culture. It has to, oh, the snow's falling in the back there. Don't be afraid. So you have to find the right team at the right time that fits your culture and knows who you are and who your community is. So I'd like to thank One Point Partners, our development company. So One Point, they didn't just bring their own experience, they looked to us and many of you as community members and pulled it out of us. It was, what do you want to see? What are you used to doing every day? What does it feel like to live at Fox Run? How can we make it better? They pulled all of that from us and created this plan. And we're grateful for that. And they also brought in the architect, EGA Architects, who, they weren't a firm that wants to do something flashy. They wanted to be practical. They wanted to fit our vision and do it in a respectful way that fit our community. So we're grateful for EGA. And lastly, Lehigh. Lehigh Construction, we've worked with Lehigh on our health center expansion, and it goes without saying from that experience that they fit our culture. They get who we are. They know what it's like to build in a community where people live, and they did it with our most vulnerable population. And I know that any moment I can reach out to Dave and Marty and just, hey, what do you think about this? Or this is going wrong, or this is going right. And I know I look at Dave Knaus right now and I think, Dave, can we do a groundbreaking on November 2nd? And Dave will say, it's not ideal, Bill. It's just not ideal. But we'll do it. We can get it done. So thank you, Dave and Marty and the rest of the Lehigh team. Yes, give them a round of applause. So now that shovel we're putting in the ground is just the beginning. So we're creating something great. 63 new independent living apartments, and all of you are sitting right where there's going to be a brand new wing. We're going to have 8 new patio homes right across from our health center. We're going to have a complete renovation of our common areas, which are going to not only add but enhance our, what I think are existing great amenities. We're going to enhance our dining venues. We're going to expand the Bob and Sally Beeler Oak Dining Room. We're going to renovate our bistro. We're going to create a teaching kitchen. We're going to add a fresh market. We're going to create a new destination wellness suite. We're going to expand our fitness center. We're going to create a brand new resident activity and wellness suite, which is going to incorporate a wellness office, a new salon, a place for massage therapy, and a true creative art space, not just a multi-purpose room, but something for those folks who want to, those artists that want to create. We're going to create a new entertainment area, expand the pub and make it bigger, I was told. So I know, yes, the pub is very popular at Fox Run, and we're going to make it bigger and better. We're going to add a cozy theater, a brand new library, a golf simulator, just warm seating and inviting space with a brand new fireplace. We're going to expand the Michael J. Maloney Event Center, and we're going to add a stage for better sight lines, and we're going to add better AV. Yes, you're welcome, everyone. I know you asked for better sound in the Event Center. We'll get there. And finally, we're getting kicked out of our space, the administrative offices. Right now, we hold prime real estate on the first floor of our common space, and we're getting kicked out, so all that space is going to go back to our community members, and we're going to have new offices upstairs. So all of this was created in a collaboration and using the experience of our developer, the experience of our staff, visits to other communities, but most importantly, it was done in conjunction with our community members that are here today. We were able to pick your brains and see what do you need and what do you want. So it's because it's one thing to look forward, and that's my job. We need to plan and look forward, but we need to do it in a tactful way that doesn't forget who we're here for, and that's all of you today. So with an eye on what you need today, that's a big part of it. So thank you, all of you. So finally, and I'll stop talking eventually today, because it is cold up here too. Today we share excitement and enthusiasm for a big change. Yes, this will be a big change, and this process will take some time. But if there is any community anywhere that will step up and embrace this change and do it with a warm and welcoming culture that we've all grown to love, it's Fox Run. So thank you. Now it's my pleasure to introduce a longtime board member who's been involved with our past project and now this project, Dick Holmes. Can you come up? Jeez, stop that, buddy.
Oh, man. Yeah, I can. Boy, he's a tough one to follow. I told him that. He said, top that, buddy. I said, no, I can't. Well, I come as representing the board of directors and to speak about a bit of the background to the courage that took to begin this project. Any project has got to first be met with a leap of faith. One that we can do it, and we should do it, and we will do it. And so the board of directors felt that it was their role in this to kind of ensure that those dynamics are met, that the continuation of the mission of Fox Run for the people who are here and the people who are coming, that's done with grace and dignity. They say that the road from conception construction is a long and a bumpy one, and it's not for the faint of heart, and it's often not ones that people are willing to take. So Bill and his family of directors have created an environment that the board feels very comfortable to support. It feels very comfortable that all the checks that we had about should we, could we, and will we were wonderfully met, and including the residents and Lehigh and Dave and his team and everyone. We're now at the point that we can say we've come to this time that construction can begin. I know, having been part of the construction industry, we have one of the best contractors that we could have to do this job in Lehigh, and so we wish the project Godspeed and bless everyone. Thanks.
Okay, I think we start lining up with shovels, but while we do that, I'd like to invite the Reverend Dr. Marja Kuhnstorn to come up and say a blessing. Our very own residents, Reverend Dr. Marja Kuhnstorn.
That's too high for me. I hope you can root it down. It's an honor to be here today, and I greet you on behalf of the President and General Minister of the United Church of Christ, Karen Georgia Thompson. It is our honor to see Fox Run carry on the mission and ministry that goes back way over a century. So let's collect our hearts for a moment and just pause and give thanks. Author of life, we thank you for the life that exists in this community. Now we are ready to grow, and we know that growth often comes with growing pains. Give us patience as we work our way through this marvelous, creative, frustrating process. We recognize that there are times that we'll be very excited and times when we'll not appreciate the change we see. There may be times when the change will get in our way or inconvenience us, but in the end, we believe that expanding the life in this community is the right thing to do. Give us welcoming hearts, hearts to welcome those who are working among us, hearts to welcome those who are yet to come and live in our midst. Give us hearts to welcome one another, in fact. Together we are so much more than the sum of our parts. We give thanks for all the ways you have led us and blessed us. We give thanks for our staff and residents. We remember with love and thanksgiving residents who have come before us and showed us the way. We anticipate those who will come after us and pray that we may be a model of a caring community for them. All this and so much more that is in our hearts, we lift up to you. Amen.
Amen. Yes. Thank you, Marta. All right. 1, 2, 3, dig.
Yep, exactly.
Okay, on you.
Sorry, this is taking forever.
1,
Stinging my skin.
1, 2, 3, dig. Alright, I'll do the same thing one more time, but this time you guys just chuck it forward after me, okay?
You just leave it in?
You can like take a scoop of dirt and like kind of toss it forward. Well, I'm like you. Wait, I'm free
Wait,
or
get a little dirt on your shovel.
Make sure you throw it forward.
Bill's next to me. I'm going to the left.
Again? Again. Okay, everyone get snow on Get snow on your shovel.
1, 2, 3, good.
Okay.
All right, now that you're all freezing.